Today, we're taking a look into a never-before-seen habitat, which few people are brave or stupid enough to call their home. The locals call this online quick play. The origins of this name, however, are unknown. As for many, finding matches can be far from quick. We will be observing the natural inhabitants of this largely misunderstood area in hopes to gain understanding of how the online players endure the series of hardships that make up their day-to-day lives. We begin with the online Samus. After a long winter, this Samus is finally ready to emerge from their morph ball in order to power up their charge shot. The charge shot is essential to the online Samus' survival, as without it, they lose the ability to play neutral almost entirely. But what's this? It appears that this Samus is returning to its ball. It appears something has spooked it. Ah, a Ganon. If this Ganon catches our Samus, the Samus is sure to lose a stock, wasting all the efforts they've put into their charging. The Samus will return to the morph ball until once again it feels safe on the other side of the stage. This Ganon has very little hope of catching such small and agile prey. This game of cat and mouse will continue potentially for hours until either the Samus is red or the Ganon gives up and sets off looking for an easier meal. We now move on to the next mysterious creature, lurking in the darkest depths of the matchmaking system. This creature is one of the most commonly cited, yet least understood online characters. The Zelda. The online Zelda is a curious case. Everybody knows the distinctive tracks of an online Zelda, yet it seems nobody understands why or how these creatures come into existence. Zeldas forego the need to pay attention to their surroundings, instead using their most powerful tool, lag, to bait their prey into running into their traps. This Zelda is Yuzuko's special moves to force her prey to come closer, and when this poor Pichu is in striking range, the Zelda uses a deadly combination of smash attacks and neutral B in order to achieve the killing blow. The unique habitat of the Smash Ultimate netcode means that this is an incredibly energy efficient way to raise GSP, requiring almost zero thought or effort. Unfortunately, due to this extreme adaptation, if the online Zelda ever were to venture into the world of offline play, they would surely perish. But this Zelda is an Elite Smash, and she is happy. For now. There is no single attack that comes close to the infamy of the online Ness's signature move, the PK Fire. While this attack may be easy to dodge in tournament, in the unforgiving lands of Elite Smash, PK Fire reigns supreme. By using this attack, this young Ness can devour prey many times his own size, locking them in place using their large and unruly hitboxes against them. The Ness also has many nefarious and deadly ways to finish his opponent, making this seemingly innocent fledgling truly terrifying to any experienced online player. The only thing that may cause this Ness any trouble is his inability to fly back to his nest if for some reason he were to fall out. Many characters will leap at the opportunity to catch a weakened Ness off stage. However, the offstage Ness is not without any sort of defense mechanism. The power of PK Thunder, combined with the inability to tech in this environment, will make any potential predator think twice about challenging this juvenile. The Ness returns to his nest and is free to continue to PK Fire until he finds an opponent at back throw percent once again. So far, we have seen online characters that are highly evolved to thrive in their environment. Unfortunately, this is not true for every character. Joker populations were once booming. However, in recent months, the Joker has become critically endangered. The Joker evolved for an offline environment, requiring a lagless setup to perform their mating ritual, the low percent chain grab. Due to the offline habitat being destroyed at unprecedented rates due to COVID-19, the Joker has been forced to try new strategies while hunting its prey. The online counter can be tempting for a young Joker, however this strategy often backfires, leaving the Joker defenseless. By utilizing Arsene, Jokers can thrive, however, Arsene will eventually run out. Will the Jokers face a similar fate? Only time will tell. The world of online is often unforgiving, and unwelcoming to many playstyles that would otherwise be effective. In the world of online, reactions and reads have very little effect on the outcome of a match, which has caused a unique line of evolution. Here, many of the most successful species have evolved to do nothing but follow a very simple set of instructions in order to win. This brings us to the Belmonts. The Belmonts come in two different subspecies, the Simon and the Richter. It is unknown why speciation occurred, as today's top scientists are still unsure as to what advantages one may have over the other. The Belmonts rely very little on their senses, not reading or reacting to their opponent. Instead, when a potential prey species enters their field of vision, they appear to enter some kind of trance where they are unable to do anything except press the B button. Little is known about this state, aside from that the only way to break a Belmont out of this trance is to get hit by a holy fire at the ledge, which will then trigger the forward smash feedback response. There is one thing that is clear about the so-called Belmont effect, and it is that this effect is ubiquitous across all levels of GSP and skill level. Some may call this boring, but for these Belmonts, pressing B is more than just a hobby, it's a way of life. Ah, the Ganon we spotted earlier has returned. It appears that this Ganon wasn't successful in catching the Samus, as he is still on the hunt. A Ganon rarely has to eat. One kill is enough to satisfy a Ganon for weeks, depending on the level of disrespect. Unfortunately, this insatiable desire for disrespect often causes many Ganons to fail a hunt. The Ganon was a very successful species in the online planes many years ago, but unfortunately for the Ganon, the more experienced locals have learnt how to deal with these potentially destructive individuals. Smart offstage play can turn these once threatening creatures into little more than a slight annoyance. The Ganon is, however, an incredibly important part of the online ecosystem, as, without Ganondorfs, there would be little to no source of clips to put into people's montages. Even the weak and frail members of this biosphere are incredibly important to the balance of the online world. The world of online is truly beautiful, but it is at risk. Server instability, awful netcode, and dwindling interest from players are prime threats to quick play. This fragile ecosystem will not last forever, and it is up to us to support it. So go out there and keep playing like a fucking degenerate.